as you can see, I've got a guest caught in the grip of my portal gun's gravity beam, and I'm taking him through the long tunnel through the nether back to my portal. It's kind of an interesting story. I stopped by D-Mac's place because I wanted to have a look at how he had something set up. You know, I didn't think he'd mind if I came by and just had a look at something. And then on the way out of there, I was going through the portal. I was going through the hub, excuse me. Going through the hub to get to my book to come back to my place. And then I saw the books that Slipgator had set up there, right next to where mine is. And I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll go take a look. I'd seen some of his videos and this Cloudbuster thing that he was building. I wanted to have a look. And by the way, it's really impressive. You ought to check out his videos. A link to his channel is in the description. And so I left out of there, and I was headed back towards spawn to head back into the portal and get to my book and come home, when I spotted a village. Now, I can't help it. I have to check out villages. And that's when I met this guy. He was very busy running for his life. There was a couple of zombies, 2 zombies after him. So I stepped in and I took care of the zombies while he ran. Since he successfully escaped the zombies while I was taking them out, I decided, you know, what the heck, I'm going to get out my portal gun and take him with me. So I picked him up in the portal gun's gravity beam. I flew back to the portal, and you know how when you've got something in a grip of a gravity beam, you go backwards into the portal, and whatever you've got in the grip of your portal gun comes with you. So I brought him through the portal into the nether. Now, I can't make him go through a book, but I can make him go through portals. So I'm taking him down through this long tunnel that I made a long time ago from my place back to the spawn, back to the hub. And when I get him to my end, I'm going to box him in. And then later, after I prepare a place for him inside my base, I will set up a crystal portal with a book that goes right to where I want him to be, and stuff him through it. And that will take care of that. And the reason I grabbed him is I right-clicked on him. I can't do that right now. But this guy sells proven frames. Proven frames are the best frames you can get for bees. They increase productivity the most. And I've been looking for one of these guys for quite a while, which is why I stop at every village I see, especially ones that I haven't been to before. And I figured since I saved the guy's life, he owes me. And so he's going to become a permanent guest inside the factory. And I'll catch up with you once I've got him situated. Alright, I thought about it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set him up right up here. Someplace where he'll be nice and safe and not have any problems with zombies trying to kill him. He won't have a lot of freedom, but he'll be safe. So I'll just make a little box here out of glass viewer. And that will take care of that. Nice, safe place for him to be. Nice and handy and convenient. And then whenever I need proven frames, all I have to do is step into the box and bingo. while I'm in the box, let's arrange for making it possible to get him in here. And that's going to be easy. All I need is a book. Now I'll just stand right here and I will make a linking book. And now I've got some crystal and a book receptacle. And of course it's easy for me to get out of here, thanks to the portable hole. Alright, now let's stop in at the Nether. And let's see, I need this one. I left him in here because I've got this area sealed off, and the floor is half slab, so there won't be any zombie pigmen farmers spawning in here. Okay, let's get some of this stuff here and make a quick and dirty portal. And yeah, okay, now receptacle there. Now I take the book I just made. Bingo! Now all I need, portal gun. Where you at? Okay, grab him. And all I've got to do is step through the portal myself with him in the grip of my gun. Let him go. And there we are. He is boxed in. Nice and safe. I think that's pretty cool. Put my portal gun away. Alright, so now I've got a free supply of, well, free access to, it's not free, it's going to cost me emeralds. But emeralds are not a problem. I've got UU matter. I can make all the emeralds I want. And that means I can have all the proven frames I want. So if I have a bee that I want to step their production up, that's one of the things I can do. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw some light on top of this thing, just to make sure it doesn't go getting dark. He's nice and safe in there. Nothing will bother him. As we all know, nothing spawns on glass. So there we go. We have a guest. And now to see about that tank setup. Alright, my data orbs are ready. So, let's see, what else do we need? I'm going to make a quantum chest. Alright, a highly advanced machine block, digital chest. Oh, digital chest. Refined iron plates. Okay, or aluminum plates. Well, I'll use refined iron. I've got lots of it. Data orb and a monitor. Okay. Let's alright, let's just pop these things in here and make a pattern for this thing. Okay, one digital chest. Let's go ahead and drop it in here. And now we will request one. There we go. And now, oh yes, teleporter. I had one made, but I accidentally put it back in the system. Alright. Highly advanced machine blocks. Teleporter in the middle. Digital chest down here. And 4 data orbs. And what else? The monitor. Alright, encode that pattern. Alright, put that in there. Alright, let's... There we go. Now... one quantum chest. There we go. Alright, now... for the quantum tank, we need the quantum chest, 4 platinum plates, and 4 energy flow circuits. Alright. Platinum plates, we have some. Energy. No, that's Lobotronic energy orb. That's not an energy flow circuit. Alright, advanced circuit, tungsten plate, iridium plate. Alright. Alright. Got some iridium plate. Tungsten plate. Oh boy, I don't think I have any tungsten plate. Okay, not a problem. Advanced circuits and Lapotron crystals. Go ahead and get those. Okay. I got tungsten ingots, and I'll bet you all I have to do is drop them into a plate bending machine to get plates. This one's not busy, so we'll just drop them in here. Yeah. Alright. Let those process. I'll set up another machine to process all the tungsten into plate. Meanwhile, only need one to set up the recipe. Okay. Advanced circuits in the corners, Lapos here, iridium in the middle, tungsten top and bottom. Alright. Code that pattern. Pop this in here. And now let's request some. We need 4 of them. It'll take this thing a little bit to make them. Here they are. There we go. Alright. Now we can actually make the tank. Alright. Okay. Why am I not able to click anything all of a sudden? There we go. And what was in the middle? Oh, yes, of course. That doobobber. Encode that. Drop the pattern in here. Drop the ingredients all back into the system. And request one. 1 quantum tank, please. There we are. 1 quantum tank. All right. And now let's set this thing up down here. All right. I'm going to take a minute and run some power lines and ME cable lines down here, and I'll be back. Alright, got things all set up in order here. I brought a high voltage line down from up top, and this is the line that connects to the MFSUs on the roof, so there's lots of power in that line being fed by all those solar panels and such. And I brought the ME cable down here and put another wireless access point down here to make sure that I don't get out of reach of the system. And now I've got a few goodies here to help. And let's see, we've got a high voltage consumer. Go ahead and set this stuff along here. Make sure there's a floor to put it on. Alright, high voltage consumer, energy bridge, and a Buildcraft producer. Alright, let's see. Some conduit, and we'll run this conduit along here. That's good enough for now. Drop a liquid transposer here. It's charging up, so the system is providing power. Okay, good. Now, let's see. Some ME cable. Let's run this around behind a little bit and see if I can't actually make something look a little better for once. And yes, for some reason, I don't seem to have any sound. I had to restart because of some problem that developed. No, it was a memory problem that develops after doing too many transfers through a Hermitcraft age. I end up having to restart FTB completely because of that. And when I restarted, I had no sound, which is just a little bit annoying. It's not critical or anything, as long as I'm not in an area where being able to hear something going on would be really helpful. Alright, let's just run this cable along here. There. Now I can go ahead and put this back into the wall. Not perfect, but better. Alright, now this thing, we want to have it output to the quantum tank. Where's that? Here we are. I'm going to put the quantum tank right there. I'm assuming this, perhaps foolishly, that this thing doesn't need power. We'll hope. We'll find out. Throw down a piece of liquid duct here. Alright, that side becomes the output. All those become nothing. And the top will make that the input. Alright. Yes, I need an export bus. Drop an export bus on here. Hook up a cable to it. And now, deuterium cells. Oh wait, that's not connecting now. What the heck? Okay. Well, it's not going to be an input. It has to be some kind of an output. I'm glad I noticed that before I had this thing start doing stuff. Okay, that's a GregTech machine. I'll bet you I need a wrench to remove it. I'm not going to take a chance. Yeah, I would have ended up with machine parts. Alright, how about this? You don't want to connect to that at all? What in tarnation are you talking about? It can't be an input. Alright. I need to resort to a wiki to find out how this stupid thing works. I'll be back. Alright, I got it figured out. It wasn't the tank that was wrong, it was the way I had this set up. See, the red output is for the empty cells that come out, so I need an import bus. Just go ahead and slap that down here. Right there. Piece of cable to hook it up. If I could point it in the right direction. There. Now that should automatically grab empty cells. It's always active. Alright, let's grab some empty cells. We'll tell this thing, import empty cells, move stacks. Interesting. Red is an output. Alright, now the yellow output and hook them together with the wrench. Okay, we have liquid going into the quantum tank. That part's working. But, oh, wait a minute. There we go. That had to be set to the 4-dot pattern. This one right here. When you're interfacing to ME, you have to use that for the output. Alright. Not bad. So now I'm going to have a lot of empty cells available, and all of my deuterium will be in here. Gaseous deuterium. How about that? Alright, so we are on the way. We've got some more stuff going on here. Okay, we got to tell it what to put in there. Move stacks of items, deuterium cells. Alright. Okay, all the deuterium will be taken out of the cells. The cells will be freed up and able to be used upstairs in producing more deuterium and whatever else needs cells. You know, and that way I don't have to worry about the need for cells ever again, because I've got like 10,000, over 10,000 of them, because there's 10,000 just in deuterium. That's a lot of cells. Alright, and now to figure out what to be doing next.